Hello, Mayank. Let's
Hello.
start with the questionnaire regarding my project. Uh,
Sure.
what is your age?
I'm currently 21.
21. And which tier city do you reside? So, tier 1, tier 2?
So I just shifted to Bangalore, so it's tier one city now.
Tier 1. And your monthly household income would be, let's say, is it less than 50K or 51 to 1 lakh, or let's say 1 lakh to 1.5 lakh? Can you tell an approximate bracket?
It's 50 to 1 lakh range.
50 to 1 lakh. Fine. Let's get going. So,
Hmm.
when I talk about coaching, you must have taken coaching during your till now for, let's say, your
Yeah,
JEE preparation or MBA or anything like that. So when did you first
yeah.
realize you needed, let's say, an additional academic support through coaching? So when did you realize it?
So I joined my coaching in for the JEE preparation, as you said, in
Hmm.
11th and 12th.
Okay.
So basically, it's all about the competitiveness of the exam because nowadays, just studying on your own, it can give you good results, but getting guidance from the coaching is definitely much better and will it also helps in getting a much better result as compared to studying alone, like by oneself. So
So
that's why I joined.
So the main factor you are telling that you would get guidance from the coaching, and that is why you opted for coaching during your JEE
Yeah,
preparation.
yes, yes.
Okay, okay. And yeah, was there any specific problems or struggles that, let's say, while you were practicing on your own before joining? So were there some specific
Hmm.
struggles that you faced that made you like consider coaching in the first place?
Yeah, definitely. Because I was interested in like giving those Olympiads and those competitive examination before too. So when I tried to solve it by myself, so I faced a lot of difficulties because the concepts were not as clear as like before joining the coaching. So I asked from some of my friends which had already joined some coaching before me, and they were able to solve it. Also so I decided to join it so that it will make the concept much clearer.
So what you said was along the lines of that competitive exams. Obviously, in India, we have a lot of participation in
Yeah, yeah.
each and every competitive
Hmm.
examination, and you needed conceptual clarity, and that you attempted
True.
mocks before joining the coaching, and that you were not able to perform that well. So, and you
Yeah.
consulted your friends as well, as you said, and then
Yeah.
you went
True.
on to okay, okay. And apart from friends, what let's say, were there any other sources where you look for information when you were like, let's say, considering which coaching or which institute to join for your prep, apart from friends, since you mentioned friends earlier, apart from friends, any other platform, let's say Google or YouTube, or some mentors, some relatives, family members, or
Hmm.
did you even go to the coaching institute directly to, let's say, make up your mind on which institute to join?
Oh, so I have an elder sister, so she
Okay.
already had prepared through a coaching. So definitely
Hmm.
that helped. But also
Okay.
I asked some of my school teachers because they have seen many students throughout their teaching career.
Okay.
So
Hmm.
they know too much, they do know very much about which coachings are better and according to the results that they get every year.
Hmm.
And also, obviously, the results matter, right? So the famous ones, obviously, they share the results every year. So seeing all that, it's more of a combined decision, taking all those parameters from family to teachers to results. It helped in final decision, considering all those, not a single one.
Okay, so there were many factors, including, as you mentioned, your elder
Yeah.
sibling and your school teachers, and you
Hmm.
delved into their expertise. You took their expertise in making a decision, and you also looked at the results, previous year results of the coaching. Am I right?
True. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Um, and can you shed some more light on what kind of information, apart from you said that you looked at the past the scores
Hmm.
and the results of the coaching in various coaching institutes before joining one of them. So what other factors did you consider while we were obviously researching for this thing? So let's say there is teacher quality, there is a student satisfaction. Let's say you met some one of your friends who took it before you, and he had a great satisfaction, he
Hmm.
had a great result. So did that come in the way? Obviously, there's also a fee structure. Different institutes have different structure of their fees. Some charge high, some charge low. There are class timings, there's flexibility, there's online, there's an online platform. Some coaching institutes offer recorded lectures, some offer only offline classes. So, can you shed some light on these factors?
Hmm.
What did you consider?
Defi- Definitely. For me, like fee structure, thankfully, is not a major issue. I
Okay.
consulted with the friends, my families,
Mhm.
and like basically friends who have joined before me. So
Mhm.
they said like they were in different coaching centers. So
Okay.
I asked about definitely the quality of teachers and how they teach, about the test structures that they conduct, about the classes. And since I was also in full-time school, so
Mhm.
the schedule is also a main concern. So definitely friends helped, and it's more of a like friends only. Like they helped me in deciding which coaching center will be best according to my school time and the teaching quality. And yeah, that's about it.
And I would just like to point out was like
Mhm.
flexibility in the recorded lectures or let's say online or offline classes. Was that a make or break for you in your decision?
Yeah, flexibility. Like I prefer on offline only because online, like conducting online classes, has like there's chance of getting distracted. In offline, the teachers are in front. You can pay like it's naturally the environment is also much suited for me to study in offline classes only.
So you
So
prefer
I would say it's
offline is
like
what you're saying.
it's more of my personal preference. Like offline classes
Okay,
are
okay,
better
okay,
for
okay.
me.
And the next question would be, whose opinion did you trust the most while deciding? So you said you had insights from your elder sister, you had insights from your friends, from
Hmm.
your school teachers as well. So whose opinion did you trust the most, and whose decision did you, on basis of whose recommendation did you take your final decision?
So my final decision is uh, I trusted my friends, basically, obviously family and family members too, but friends because they've already joined the coaching center before me, so they can give me a much deeper insight about the working of the institute. So rather than just asking someone who is not going there, I believe like someone who is going there can tell me better about it. So I trusted them more. Also, not just that, family also played a major role in deciding the final
Yeah,
in making the
obviously
final decision.
family plays a major role, but I think what you wanted to say was
Hmm.
that your
For
friends, since they don't have a much age gap as you might have with your sister,
yeah.
so they would be giving a
Hmm.
better representation of what
Yeah,
you
yeah, that's
might be
true.
able to expect when you go to the center. Yeah.
Hmm. Because
Okay.
they also give the current scenario, right?
Yeah, 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 exactly. And so let's say when you thought that you would opt for coaching, you shortlisted, let's say, three institutes in which you would have wanted to join. And
Hmm.
did this case arise with you, or were you like focused on one and you came up with only one shortlisted institute that you would want to join, coaching institute?
Hmm. Well, can I say the name of the coaching centers?
Um, you
I
can, you
mean,
can.
okay. Okay, let's leave it. I shortlisted two of the coaching centers in my
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
locality and in
yeah,
my state, obviously.
yeah.
So among them, it's purely based on my friends in which both of my friends and they are
Okay, okay.
studying in both of them. So and I compared that year's result too and seen a little bit of the test structure. Uh, since I'm kind of a nerdy guy, so I know some things about how the pattern of the examination goes.
Okay.
So based on my there and my analysis, I selected one of those.
So in selecting one of among those two, how much time approximately would you have spent in taking this decision?
Which we, I think it was a week or two, because just starting, like, all the exams of all their scholarship exams were on the were going to take place soon, so
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have much time to decide.
Okay.
So I think it was a week or two. I don't remember exactly.
Okay, a couple of weeks at max, fine. And
Yeah.
okay, so your top factors, if you would have, if I give you a question, let's say to rank, what would be the top factor that you considered while like selecting the institute which you finally selected?
Hmm.
And let's say I give you five options. Quality of
Hmm.
teaching, what you heard from your peers and friends and seniors. The faculty
Okay.
there, which would be same as quality of teaching. So let's remove that. Quality of teaching, the dot sessions that they have, the results, the fees, and the peer group. So among all this, what would you rank as top three, let's say?
I
Quality
think the
of
quality of
teaching.
teaching definitely comes on the top. It would be first. Then
Okay.
the peer group that is present in that, because the environment
Okay.
also affects your studying habits and the competitive nature.
Okay.
And what were the else? What were the rest of the
Yeah, we
options?
had quality of teaching, we had peer group. Apart from that, we had doubt classes, doubt support from the faculties, and results and fees.
Mm, then I think it was more of doubt classes and the doubt from the faculties. So
Oh,
doubt classes is definitely required, because on not all the questions can be discussed in class. All the questions which I used to solve in home, I get many doubts,
okay.
the one that the coaching center which I chose, fortunately they are very, like, good with the doubt solving. They provide
Hmm.
individual assistance, so almost all of my doubts were getting solved in the next class itself. So that was good. And at last, it was result and what was the other, result and some
Fees. Fees you as you
fees. Yeah.
already
Because
mentioned.
again,
Yeah,
result is quite subjective, because at the
hmm,
end, the student have to do it by himself. So
yeah.
not affected. Like, uh, yeah,
So
the results were the last.
quality of teaching, then peer groups, then doubt classes, then results, and then finally fees.
Yeah, true.
Okay. Uh, so you joined that coaching institute, and how do you feel about the decision that you took? What was your experience, or let's say, how happy were you with that decision?
I mean,
Ah,
I definitely did not regret joining those. The teachers
okay,
there were great. They were very friendly. Like, they actually tell the scenario which is happening. Not like, since JEE, since it is a JEE preparation, most of the coaching centers, all the teachers was only focused about, you have to clear that advance, you have to go into
mm,
IIT, your life will be good then. But
okay,
there
okay,
they actually tell the scenario, like, it's not only about IIT, there are many good colleges other than IIT, and they make it clear, like, not all of you that are present in the class are going to get admission in IIT. The one who's going to work the hardest and smartest, obviously, will get it. So
so
that
they
is,
had a
I
healthy
think,
approach towards fostering hard work
yeah,
in students. Okay, that's good to know.
true.
And there are other good colleges as well, like BIT.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Uh, yes, so we can move on to the next question. How much approximately, let's say, income, the fees range that for the course that you took, how much did you pay? A bracket fees range,
So,
30 to 70K, 70K plus, something.
hmm so like, almost all the coachings has their scholarship exams. The one
Okay.
which there's one major difference. Like, other ones, the one, like, all the major ones,
Mm-hmm.
they don't give scholarship on tuition. But the one which I joined, the
Okay.
tuition is also included in the scholarship. So the
Okay.
overall, I for the 2 years, I only paid 30,000. Like,
Oh,
as compared
wonderful.
to other big
30,000
ones,
with
which,
your scholarship, yeah?
yeah, with a scholar, I got around
And yours,
90% scholarship only.
okay. 90%. Okay, and you paid 30,000 and the scholarship was merit based, yeah?
Yeah, it's all merit based. We had given an exam. They
Okay.
conduct a scholarship SAT exam, and on the basis of marks scored, you get the scholarship bracket. I got the
Mm,
90% bracket.
good. And what was your mode of payment, if you remember, if you can recall?
I
Did you pay via
think
cash, like
obviously my
UPI?
father paid it,
Yeah, yeah.
so I
If you
don't
if you
remember.
can
I guess it
recall,
was it was cash. It was cash, I guess,
it was
if I remember
cash.
correctly. At
Okay.
that time, yeah,
Yeah, it was I think 5 or 6 years ago. So
yeah, yeah, true. That way, that's
okay,
why.
cash. And did your coaching center had offline, online recorded classes, or was it strictly offline?
So in my case, like since I was a COVID batch,
Okay.
uh, before COVID batch, that is completely offline. All the things were conducted in class. No online teaching
This
there.
is in 2019, am I right?
Yeah, yeah. I was in
Okay.
2019 to 2021. 2020 to 2021. I
Okay,
mean
so you
19 to
joined your
21, right?
coaching
Sorry.
in 2019, yes?
Yeah, yeah, in
And
2019,
that time you had two offline batches. And what happened
that
after?
time. After that, when COVID arrived, so they all shifted to online mode. So they take online classes every day. Along with that, they also recorded every lecture, not the online conduct classes one, separate lecture videos, and they
Okay.
upload it in their portal. So if we have any doubt about the concept, we can see it again.
So
And
you're
all
a,
obviously all the doubt
yeah.
session were also conducted regularly.
Okay, plus doubt sessions. Doubt sessions would be there in online and offline both, I think.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that is the same thing. Yes.
Since you experienced both offline and online mode of teaching in the same institute, if you had to make a choice based on your preference, which of the two did you like? The offline classes or the online recorded and each and everything? That's what was your preference in
I
that?
mean, both of them have their own advantage, but it's my personal choice. Like offline would have been a much better impact, and it's not that the online one are bad. The teaching quality and all the content is quite good. So it's just my personal opinion that offline is much better in that sense.
Okay. And
Both are
there
good,
was,
but just I
yeah,
prefer
yeah,
online.
I get your point. Um,
Hmm.
There was not any last minute decision from your time, from the time talking to you. I don't think there was any last minute change in decision. Like I would want to go for this coaching center. Let's say last minute badal ke dusre pe you went. That did not happen for you. Yeah.
No, no, no. That I have taken quite like
Okay,
I've
you were
taken
firm
decent
in
of
your
time
decision.
to select. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. You
as
took 2 weeks
selected.
and you were firm in your
Yeah.
decision. Fine. And so this whole journey, wherein you realize that giving mocks, you were not obtaining uh, marks that were like up to your expectations, and you thought
Hmm.
that you needed academic support via coaching. And till the time of your final enrollment, what would this time span be in, let's say, months or weeks? Around how
Hmm.
much time?
Pardon, can you repeat the question once again? I didn't hear
So,
your voice clearly.
so the time that you realized that you needed coaching, uh,
Hmm.
let's say, but you said you gave mocks and were not able to, let's say, score decent enough up to your expectation, and the
Hmm.
time until you enrolled. So, how much time frame would this be in your, let's say, months or weeks?
So yeah, so when I was in class 10th,
Yeah.
I joined the coaching in 11th. But when I
Okay.
was in the last few months of my class 10th, there's an exam called NTSE that was that is
National
conducted for
Talent
class
Search
10 students.
Examination. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, true. Huh?
Okay.
So I was interested in that, and I was not enrolled in any coaching for during in my class 10th. So when I was solving those questions, I was facing difficulties as I told, and
Hmm.
those friends that already have joined the question coaching, they
Hmm.
were able to solve it in much less time as compared to me, and obviously in a much better way. So that motivated me to join in 11th. Although yeah,
So this
that was the
time
main
frame
reason.
would be of how many months?
I guess that exam was around in December if I remember
December
correctly.
of
So around
2019.
Yeah,
December of 2018, sorry.
2018. It was
Yes,
2018.
so
Yeah.
December of
So
2018 to, and you
2018,
finally joined your coaching in
in the classes started, I guess it was in March.
when you
So
enrolled,
yeah,
when did you
I
enroll, like made the
enrolled
payment?
in, I think it was in February, if I remember correctly.
Okay, let's go with February of 2019. So around 3 months
3 to 4 months.
gap
Yeah.
from history. Okay. And okay. So I would ask you to reflect on the problems that you stated that you had before joining the coaching. And since
Hmm.
we are well past the JE phase, you can also
Yeah.
reflect on how coaching has helped you solve them. So if you could share 2 or 3 sentences on that.
So the major difference that I felt, like s- like the teachers that are taking the classes in those centers, they're obviously well experienced, so they know where the students get stuck in solving a particular problem. So
Okay.
during their, like in the theory explanation or during the start of the chapter, they mention those parts where you are gonna stuck or you will face problem.
Mhm.
And not only that, you have learned these things, they explain why you're going to get stuck here and what like all the like mistakes you're going to do here. They mention it, and then they explain it how to do it in a correct way and why is this happening, like why is your when why is this correct explanation is there. So this was the main thing, because earlier I was not aware of those, like in what the correct method, or it's all about concept. Like, I was not aware of that exact concept, even though I studied the theory part properly. But something
Mhm.
like there are certain points which are need to be taught, especially by a mentor or guide, because they have experience on that. So I would believe that was the major thing that made the difference.
Yeah, we all have self-studied. We all have given exams based on self-study, but there are these shortcut tricks and these small hacks and methods that these coaching centers, these teachers have there. So I think that is what you're
Hmm.
referring to. That you needed this sort of
That is
conceptual
one
clarity
thing.
also is there. You build on your conceptual clarity that you can't that you mostly can't without
Yeah.
self study, but yeah,
Hmm.
these hacks and these shortcuts and these ideas and nuskas
Yeah.
that they have, I think this is okay, so that has helped you join coaching.
Yeah.
Okay. And what was the most thing that you what thing did you like the most in your coaching experience throughout these 2 years, both online and offline, during the COVID phase? The exams, I remember they got delayed uh, by
They
3 or
delayed by
4 months.
long
So yeah.
margin.
So
Yeah.
what was your coaching experience that you liked the most? Let's say there was this teaching quality, there can be mentorship from your professors, that is, and doubt sessions or your peer group. So what was the factor that you liked the most during your coaching years?
I would say the peer
Anyone?
group. But yeah, I would say the peer group will be the most important, like most
Okay.
impactful factor for me, because I had some great friends there. When like in the class, whenever the teacher gave some question, it was like a competition between us, like who's going to solve it first. And it made all the studying fun there actually. And in during the online, I missed this the most, because again, it was only me who's looking at the screen, understanding all the things, solving it by myself. Although I can chat in the meet also, but that is not same as studying with the all the friends there.
Nothing beats real interaction, physical interaction with your friends,
Yeah,
and
definitely
healthy competition is always encouraged. And
true.
okay, and where are we?
And one
Yes.
more thing,
Yeah,
definitely,
yeah, yeah. Please, please.
during offline time, whenever there's a this is not related to academic, but wait, also
Okay.
enjoyed. Whenever there's some birthday celebration of a faculty, we all get
Okay.
pizzas.
Wonderful.
Each and
Birthday
everyone get
faculties.
us.
Okay.
Yeah,
And each and every student.
yeah, each and every student.
Post this interview, I'll ask you the name of the coaching. Uh, when,
Like, if you
we have
like, I
to
can tell
round
the
up
name of the
fast.
coaching.
We
No
have
issue.
to round up fast. There's 10 minutes left.
Sure, sure.
Anything which you think which could have been improved in your coaching journey, both from your perspective and from the coaching side, the faculty's perspective? Anything which could have been improved?
Mm, that is a difficult one because I
Anything,
think
anything.
not from the academic point of view, they are very good in that. I would
Okay.
say it's more of infrastructure thing. Sometimes the ACs and the classrooms, like the classroom is not properly ventilated. Sometimes the benches were like screws were loose and that
Okay.
sort of thing. Doesn't make much difference, but yeah, I wouldn't say some academic relate because
Okay, so academically,
everyone gave their best
academic from
effort.
academic point of view, didn't have much concern, but the infra,
Yeah,
obviously, it might have been a bit old uh,
yeah, that's
institution
why.
as such. So, okay. And second last question. Obviously, you didn't take a drop. You're fortunate to get a
No.
good institute in the first try itself. But let's say if you were to take a drop and aim for a better
Hmm.
institute, uh, so would you plan to go to the same coaching in the drop year, or would you do something else, or switch to a different coaching?
Uh, I guess if I had not gotten a good institute, I've I would still have gone to the same institute because it's more of a would have been my own failure rather than saying this because I have seen all the teachers have like they work very hard in during the COVID times. Apart from taking the online classes, they uploaded around 200 extra lectures for each and every subject and every question solving. Apart from like they also taking the online classes, then again uploading, again recording their own videos and uploading them on site. So I won't blame any of the teachers there. So and also I would have joined the same coaching had I not been gotten a good college
Plus,
back
I
then.
think there's also this perk that the faculty there know you
Yeah,
from the
yeah, they
previous one
already know
year.
me, huh?
So yeah, so they
So
know where you might get stuck, what are your difficult areas, what
mm,
are your key strengths. So that will help. So yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah,
go
it
to the
was.
same institute. Okay. And last and final question, would you recommend this coaching to someone else, and why?
I think for all the reasons I mentioned, that is sufficient to for anyone to join there. And yeah, I will definitely recommend.
Can
Like
you
I had recommended it in
can you explicitly mention two or three reasons uh, that let's say I come up to
quality.
you and ask ki, I want
Mhm.
to join. Can you recommend if this is worthwhile for me to join this institute?
Yeah, I would say the quality of teaching. Their peer
Quality
group
of
is
teaching.
definitely great there.
Mm-hmm.
And also due to their scholarship, which also includes the tuition fee, the fee gets drastically reduced. Only you just have to get a good marks in this the SAT exam. And that SAT exam is not quite high level if you have studied in, say, let's suppose you're going to join in class 11. So if you have studied class 10 properly, you're going to get good marks. Then you will get a great scholarship. There are students which had gotten 100%. I think there are five or six of those. So they have completely studied for the 2 years completely free of cost. No, no cost at all. So I would say, considering all the factors, it is a great place.
They were rewarded for their hard work and merit, which is a good
Definitely.
thing to know. And
So because
yeah,
also like
good.
it lessens the burden on the parents too, right? So
Yes, definitely.
because
Monitoring the coaching institutes, they charge around 1.5 to 2 lakh for this
cons
JEE preparation,
considering the current scenario, considering the current scenario, the coaching is
and that too
nowadays more
during
of a
COVID. This
profit
was
game.
during COVID, and people
Yeah,
who might not be that much well off but still want to put their children in a coaching institute and a good coaching institute as
true.
such. The scholarships would be of great help to them in that
Great.
point of
Yeah.
time. Okay. Uh, Thank you, Mayank. It was nice talking to you. Sorry for taking so much of your time.
No
And
issue. I enjoyed it a lot.
okay,
Quite
okay.
nostalgic.
Good to know. Good to know. Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks.